TPLF-Tigray People Liberation Front is building a new road to connect Tigray and Eritrea. The road project was inaugurated a few days ago. Which part of Tigray will be linked to Eritrea through this road project? Is the federal government on board? Secondly, which TPLF leaders inaugurated the project? How long is this road? All that details of all that in this video for you. TPLF PFDJ Tigray Eritrea rapprochement is not a news now. Everyone knows that for months they have been getting close to each other. They were better enemies during war, as Eritrean military was at the forefront of offensive on Tigray, but now they have stuck an alliance. By the way, several viewers said, Sajid, you did not make a mention of Sentry's report. Sentry, an organization based in the US, recently published details of destruction inflicted on Tigray by Eritrean military. I don't know why Sentry remained silent during war, or why is that uh, no mention of ENDF in this looting of Tigray. Yes, Tigray was destroyed during war. No one can deny that. But to blame Eritrea only shows that the report is not fair. And the report has been published at a time when Tigray and Eritrea are forming a new alliance. It shows that there is political agenda behind this report. I did not do a video on that. Eritrea has rejected the report. Sentry says it has evidence. Yes, I'm not saying the report is fake. It's false. I'm not saying that. Yes, Eritrean troops committed violations of human rights in Tigray. They looted Tigray, but ENDF was part of all those operations. That is why to blame only Eritrea or Eritrean military amounts to covering up what ENDF did. The report has been published at this crucial time deliberately to just embarrass TPLF. TPLF and Tigray government, they have not said a word about this report. They don't want to go against Eritrea now. They don't want to criticize Eritrea now. So to put them in a difficult position, the report has been published. I think it's politically motivated, honestly. The organization is based in the US, but even lobbyists can influence these organizations in the US too easily, I think. Back to the main news story. TPLF. I'm saying TPLF. I'm not saying Tigray government. I'm not saying Ethiopian. I'm saying TPLF. TPLF has inaugurated a road project to link Tigray and Eritrea. Connection of roads is now needed. Why? Needed from TPLF point of view. Needed from PFDJ point of view, not from my or any other's point of view. From their point of view, they think that they need to connect by roads. Why? Trade has been flourishing between Tigray and Eritrea for the last few months. You can call it trade or smuggling because federal government is not on board. Federal government, in fact, tried to block movement of all items of daily use into Tigray in May because of the smuggling on Tigray border. Then, where they talked to Ethiopian federal police chief, issue was solved. Trucks which had been stopped in Amhara and Afar were allowed to go to Tigray. So, whether you call it smuggling or trade, it's ongoing between the two sides, Tigray and Eritrea. 3 routes being used: Zalambasa to Sanafe Road, Sharara to Eritrea Road, Rama to Edikwala Road. Obviously, if you need more trade expansion, you would like to see more road connections. And by the way, both sides are benefiting from this trade. Tigrayans are selling a lot in Eritrea. They're selling different items, food items, cement, fuel, etc. They are transporting into Eritrea from Tigray, and that cannot happen without the backing of the Ethiopian, without the backing of Tigray government and Tigray military. So they're on board. The new road will connect Ihsa'a to Eritrea. This is a small village around 15 kilometers away from Eritrean border. This village is located. The road project, it means the road would be around 15, less than 20 kilometer long, you would say. The road will be parallel to Rama Road, Rama to Eritrea Road. This road is almost parallel to that road. Who inaugurated this project? Who is funding this project? Well, the project, when it was inaugurated, had 3 senior TPLF leaders on the site of inauguration. Firstly, Debretsion Gabriel Mikhail, TPLF chairman, was there. Secondly, Emmanuel Asifa was there. He is deputy chairman of the political party TPLF and deputy president of Tigray government. Thirdly, Munjurino was there. Petlever Gebrigizabr Munjurino, one of the senior leaders in Tigray, she was there. Did Varade also show himself there? No, Varade was not there. Varade's deputy was there, Emmanuel. But Emmanuel is loyal to TPLF than to Varade than to government. What about LM, who has been part of this senior group of Tigray leaders, TPLF leaders, when the leaders wanted to remove Getachew? We know that LM is deputy president now. But when the road project was inaugurated, he was not deputy president. He was notified as deputy president a few days ago. Inauguration happened before that. He was not there reportedly. And I have been telling you that I've been reporting in videos that LM is not fully on board with other TPLF leaders regarding formation of a strategic partnership with Eritrea. Is in support of working relations with Eritrea. Maybe that is why he has been appointed as deputy president by Tadesse Varade, because Varade wants people in government who don't want a strategic partnership with Eritrea. Because if Varade fully backs this type of partnership with Eritrea, he won't be able to survive as president. Federal government will turn against him. So Varade is playing on both sides. He is keeping his relations with federal government and TPLF going. That is why he chose LM. The road project has been inaugurated. Work obviously underway. Purpose is to connect Tigray and Eritrea. Who will fund this project? TPLF is basically government, especially in this part of Tigray where this road project was inaugurated. I think TPLF is the government. Local governments under their control and TPLF can easily raise funds for this project. When you're in control of your region's resources, mineral resources, gold, etc., it's not difficult for you to arrange funds for the project. But obviously, since federal government is not on board, federal government was not consulted, it will anger federal government more. Federal government already not happy with the growing closeness between the two sides, Tigray and Eritrea. The border activities, videos, pictures coming from there are not being well received in Addis Ababa. This road project will further deteriorate. It will lead to further deterioration in relations between Mekelle and Addis Ababa. Thanks for watching.